April Schiel, founder of Empowering Transit. Come on up, April.
Allie got me all hyped. One of my fondest memories as a kid was going out to eat with my grandmother. She'd say things like, "Now get what you don't get at home." As she got older and I got older and the roles reversed, I'd pick her up, we'd go paint the town, and I'd have her back in time to watch the Golden Girls. In her later years, though, she couldn't go out. There was no safe way to get her from her wheelchair to my car. And now, the story's repeating itself. My mother-in-law's in a skilled nursing facility, but it's okay, I get to see her a lot, too much. We go out for lunch, we go to Boscov's, the fun stuff. A few months ago, she was so weak, I had to physically lift her in my car in the most uncomfortable, undignified way possible. If you've ever watched a loved one go from walking miles a day to not being able to stand, you know what I mean. It's devastating. In between tears, I said, "Well, I guess we're just gonna have to buy a wheelchair van." That was the only thing she heard all day. I thought, she can't be the only one with this problem. Why should your grandfather stay at home just because he's in a wheelchair? Empowering Transit was created to solve this problem. My name is April. I'm a registered nurse and paramedic in the Lehigh Valley for 20 years. Empowering Transit focuses on the recreational, social activity, fun stuff. Our clients don't have to transfer from their wheelchair, and they can remain comfortable through the entire outing. With us, you're not just getting a van, you're getting registered nurse-led care. I bring 20 years, I know I'm only 23, of experience in the Lehigh Valley. I know this community, I know the area, and I can make your day out really memorable. I'm not just giving you a ride, I'm giving you an experience. Not for doctor's appointments, not for dialysis, not for the stuff that makes people feel like patients, but the fun stuff, the birthday parties, the grandkids' recitals, the outings that make people feel like beings and not a burden. There are options out there. Most of them focus mainly on medical transports. Let's look at the options. Lantavan has a paratransit service. They require you to book by 4:30 the day prior. It's also, there's certification eligibility requirements. It's a shared ride, and it's really not personal. Ambulance companies, they focus mostly on medical transports and very rarely do the recreational outings. Rideshare drivers, it's not often that they can help their client go door through door, and they don't usually have room for a wheelchair in the back of their cars. Then there's us. We are no wheelchair transfer required. RN-based supervision, recreational social trips, door through door personalized service, and we are guest and pet friendly. Yeah. So we offer 2 service models. Yeah, bring your dog. I love dogs. Our first is a drop and return service. Our drivers meet you at the door, get you safely to the vehicle, and then pick you up at a designated time. This is most appropriate for outings with specific start and end times, such as going to a movie. Another service we offer is our wait and return. Our driver waits at the destination with the client and then takes them home safely when they're done. This is more suitable for things like going out to eat where you're not really quite sure on the time. We also offer monthly membership rates at a discounted fee. Going to market. I'm pretty well known in this valley. I'm a delight. We are marketing with skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, networking events such as this, and word-of-mouth referrals. We do have a competitor, Heartline Transport. If anyone's here from them, you guys do amazing work. They're respectable, they're professional, they do a great job. But we can do it better. For starters, our clients pay $15 less per trip and $1.25 less per mile. For somebody on a fixed income, that's a big deal. Most importantly, 27,000 disabled residents in Lehigh County alone. Competition isn't a threat, it's proof that the need is real. 7 key milestones reached. We just started in November. No, I haven't transported a client yet, but I will. I've got a team of professionals that have my back. Oh, I just bought the wheelchair van on June 19th, my birthday. Winnings from this event will go directly toward the payments, thank you. The winnings will go directly toward the payments of that van. You can see our gross revenue listed there. 51,000 the first year projected, that is very conservative. 61,000 second year, very conservative. My grandmother would say, now get what you don't get at home. She couldn't get what she didn't have at home. Empowering Transit exists, so nobody else has to live that experience. I'm April Schiel. This is Empowering Transit LLC, expanding your world. That is the van, by the way. That's the one we just bought.
Apparently, I don't know how to use. Is it on? Okay, it is
Yeah, it's
on.
on.
I may have missed it, but what is your gross annual revenue currently?
0. We didn't
Okay.
start yet. Yeah, we
Okay.
started in November.
Did I hear you pitch last year? Were you here?
I pitched at another business, my other very successful business, at 2023, another pitch competition. Yes.
Okay, so maybe that's where it
Yes,
was.
ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I love it. I know that the Lehigh Valley is, it's very much an aging community. I don't live here. I live outside Philadelphia, but my whole family is here. So I know that that is definitely the case. Do you happen to know what the revenue is for your competitor, just out of curiosity?
I don't. Honestly, I didn't feel like I should be asking them that. I do.
You
see
may be
them
able to
around.
do some research and look.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried to do some research. I didn't really find it, but to be
Yeah.
honest, I didn't really dig very hard because, like I said, they're not a competition. That's
Right.
It's a partnership. It would
Well,
be.
okay.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that you're coming in a little bit less. I think that's huge.
Yeah.
So you have one van currently. Do you have, is that what you said? You have one
Yep,
van?
just one
Okay.
for now.
And you are in operation, or is this pre-operation?
So we are pre-operation. We are
Okay.
we are an LLC.
Okay.
Everything's in order. We're waiting on the van to physically get here, which should be Friday, and then we have to apply for our public utility transportation license through Lehigh County. So that takes some time.
Okay. And just as a side note, there may be some other, just grant funding, things like that. And
Please share.
Tasmir may be able to, I don't know if she can help. She may be able to help you better. She does a lot of that, but yeah.
Awesome.
Anyway.
How many employees do you anticipate having once you're up and running?
Good question. Starting out with just me, myself, and I will be initially doing the transports. I need to work out the kinks. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I need to know exactly what goes on with my business. To answer your question, our lawyers are working on independent contractors versus employees. Right now, I have 2 independent contractors that I am interviewing, and they're doing all their background checks and their training. I don't anticipate that to happen in the next month or 2. That's going to be a while until I'm comfortable with how I'm doing things to hand over the reins.
So from what I understood, people can book the same day. Does that mean you are working 7 days a week? What does that look like for the business and accessibility and availability for the client?
Okay, good question again. So I currently work per diem as a nurse. I make my own schedule. So my plan, at the suggestion of someone else that was here, is to put my schedule out at least a month ahead of time. I'm not going to be working 7 days a week. That's just going to be too much for me. But if I do the weekends, which I anticipate being the biggest one, I can set my hours, and then my clients can go on the app, which we have, the Wix app. They can decide, hey, I want to take my grandmother out at noon till 2 p.m. on this day. And if I'm open, it automatically books.
Okay.
Does that make
Thank
sense?
you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Do you want mine?
I had a quick question about diverse revenue streams, because I know that you had on there that the client is going to be paying, but have you investigated insurance billing, or is that not possible?
It is not possible. Unfortunately, this will all be self-pay. I'm hoping that changes down the line, which is partly why we're offering the membership rates as well. So it gives a discount if you book 3, 5, or 10 trips a month. But as of right now, I'm kind of working with some skilled nursing facilities to get them to cover some of that cost because their residents need to get out.
So my follow-up question to that would be the partnership with like nursing homes or anything like that. Are you going to go after any of those kind of
Absolutely.
subcontracts, and have you looked at that yet?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. My mother-in-law's in complete care at Lehigh. Shout out to them. I am working with them to try to get them to contract, or more so partner with me. Contracting, the terminology is a little different there, but I need a partner. I need them to say, hey, hire Empowering Transit. You're going to get the best experience ever, and then keep repeating that service.
I have a quick.
Mhm. Absolutely, 100%. Soft spot for MS as well. That's, yes. My problem is I tend to look too far ahead too quickly. I can't afford and I don't want to scale too quickly where I'm not giving each individual client the service they deserve. So yeah, this is not just for skilled nursing homes and assisted living. It's for startups, but we do plan on expanding that reach out as we grow, and we will be growing. Thank you very much, y'all.